What do we got?
We have some rum.
Teeny tiny bottle.
Teeny tiny bottle of
I
rum.
like the teeny tiny bottle.
I know, so do I. I love samples. I love samples.
I just love samples out of the size of maybe like a miniature of the regular bottle.
Yeah.
And what is this?
This is from Holmes Cay Rum. And we had one of their rums before. We had a Fiji rum.
We did.
Now we are going to South Africa. What?
My apologies to anyone who is South African, met a person who is South African, or had to hear this accent over here.
Everything I learned about South Africa, I learned by watching Lethal Weapon 2.
Lethal Weapon 2. So this is an aged rum?
Yes. Shall I read?
You should read.
Would you like to pour?
I would like to pour.
Okay, so we got a press release on September 15th. Delivering on its promise to share rare and special rums to spirits lovers, Holmes Cay Rum has built a reputation over the past 2 years by selecting and releasing an annual series of limited edition rums. Available today, Holmes Cay South Africa Mhoba 2017 marks the first time South African rum has ever been sold in the United States, and the first time that rum from the Mhoba Distillery is available stateside. We are extremely honored to be the exclusive importer of the first U.S. edition of this entirely unique artisan distilled rum from the Mhoba Rum Distillery in collaboration with master distiller Robert Greaves, says founder Eric Kay. We're proud to present this truly one-of-a-kind rum to spirit lovers for the first time in the U.S. The Mhoba Distillery uses hand-cut cane grown on the adjacent farm, or is it adjacent?
Adjacent.
Sure. And distills from fresh-pressed cane juice on a crusher designed by Greaves. Both commercial and wild African yeasts are used in fermentation. The pot stills which produce this richly aromatic and flavorful rum were also designed and built by Greaves. This edition has been aged for 4 years exclusively in South African whiskey casks.
Excellent.
Yeah. You want to hear from the distiller?
Sure.
Robert Greaves added, "When I first began distilling, my goal was to produce a spirit like a single malt whiskey, but made from our own sugarcane, grown on our farm. From the growing, hand harvesting, and crushing of our sugarcane, right through to distillation in our self-built pot stills, and the aging in ex-South African whiskey casks, everything was done in our farm and distillery to create a pure rum which is truly unique."
Let's get in there.
All right, let's do it. Sir?
Cheers.
Cheers.
It's
Oh, it's bringing the noise and the funk.
yeah, it's a little funk there.
Yeah, I like it.
And I guess that's the wild yeast.
I don't know. It just
It's
smells
59%, so you get a good vapory alcohol blast.
Yeah, but it's not like took a whiff of gasoline or something. There's like fruity notes, lots of esters.
You get that, and then you get the funk, and then you get rummish sorts of things. A little sugary, a little vanilla, maybe some tropical fruits.
Yes.
What are you picking up?
Yeah, there's like a spice of some sort, and I don't know if it's like, and it's not bananas this time. It's like vanilla. There may be like a little bit of like tobacco, like a sweet tobacco.
A little menthol.
Like a little sweet tobacco. Maybe even like a little smokiness to it.
Yeah, that could be the barrel char, right? Because they're using whiskey barrels.
I guess.
I don't know. Whatever it is,
it smells really good. It smells really, and again, like, what'd you say, 59%?
59%.
It doesn't like burn though. It doesn't like singe my nose hairs.
Try drinking it first.
Wow, that's a different story. All right, you gonna go in?
I'm going in.
All right, I'm going in.
I'm a little scared.
Oh, that's nice. I like that. Yeah, it's hot. If you take it slow, you let the saliva mix in a little bit. What, that bad? Come on.
A little hot. A little hot. What's interesting is when you drink a whiskey that's like this, the burn, it's in a cinnamon pepper spice. Mm-hmm. This burn is like a little bit of a quick alcohol burn.
Right. And
then the finish is sweet. It's like sugar.
It is.
It's like sugar.
It's like powdered vanilla.
Yeah, it's like a bananas Foster or creme brulee.
Oh,
something like that kind of an aftertaste where you're like, whoa, dessert.
And I get vanilla.
Yeah.
And I almost get like a little bit of licorice maybe. And then I can't think of the spice. There's something. It's not cinnamon.
No.
It's not cinnamon. It's something else. But I can't quite put my finger on it. But whatever it is, I like it. It's really good. I like the bananas Foster reference though. Yeah. Because you get a little bit, maybe like a little banana-ish.
Yeah. Or tropical fruity kind of thing, and a little caramelization, a little bit of sugar.
That's good. We had the Fiji rum from these guys, and that was fantastic. So this is right on par with that. You know, and I don't think it's harsh. I mean, it's hot.
Oh, it's hot.
Don't get me wrong. It's got some heat, but I don't think it's harsh at all.
Now, does this stand up in a cocktail?
See, I think it's made for sipping. I really do.
Just wonder, like, if you took the 59% and you took it down to 50,
yeah.
Does that lose some of the?
I don't know.
Yeah, we meant to keep it at 59.
That's fine. Maybe it brings out more like of the fruitiness and you know, probably gets a little more palatable and easier to drink. But I don't think I would. I don't know if I put this in a cocktail.
If we add a little bit of water to it.
Yeah, we could.
Ice cube.
I don't do water.
No, I'm just saying if it changed a little bit, would it?
Yeah.
Would it make it better or worse? For you, worse, I guess.
No.
Since you don't normally do it.
I don't know. I like the way it is. This is a sipper though. I can't see using this in a cocktail. Maybe like an old fashioned or some kind of like high octane.
Replace the whiskey with a high octane rum.
Yeah. Maybe that would work. But other than that, like I wouldn't want to mess around and put this in like a daiquiri or something like that. I think we get lost. I think those are more neutral, more for like the neutral spirits. You know, but not the neutral, but the less funky rums. Because you want to kind of zhuzh them up. This needs no zhuzhing. This is zhuzhed.
I think this has like a Long Pond kind of funk to it, which again, I don't know how long they've been in business, but Long Pond's been in business forever, and they've certainly got the funk down. That it isn't just sugary sweetness. It isn't just we've let the sugarcane ferment. Hooray! They've introduced something that gives it like a little extra complexity, a little extra dimension, a little extra something, which some people like, other people might not. It certainly changes your perception of rum. The quality's really there. That's the biggest thing.
Again, see, I almost get like, they said this is like a whiskey drinker's rum.
Yeah.
It almost has like an Isla kind of quality to it, like a Kalila, like those kind of things, because you get that little bit of like the funkiness and almost like a little bit of
the funk is
that
like
tobacco.
The funk is like the peat.
Yeah. No, I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah. I mean, that's I don't know what the price point is on this. I really don't. I don't think it's that bad.
Oh, it's just a little tiny bottle. What could they possibly charge for that?
You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Smart ass. Okay, it's not cheap. It's not shy. It's $109 for the bottle.
$109 for rum.
$109 for the bottle. So I don't know. I mean, it's very good. It's really, really good. Yeah. I would put this up against like the Foursquare we tried a little while ago, or any of those. So the question is, is it worth it for you to spend it? I might go for it. It's funky enough.
If you think about a higher proofed whiskey,
right,
at the same price point.
Yeah.
So okay.
So why not?
If you really like rum,
yeah,
why not?
I think it's really good. I give it a solid A. I mean, I think it's just really good.
Yeah, I think it's an A.
And the thing is,
92, 93 for me.
The thing with the 109, you're also paying for uniqueness, and I don't think you can get any of this stuff. I don't think the only way you're going to get this probably is through an independent bottler, like Holmes Cay. I don't think they have licensing in the United States,
unless you actually happen to be in South Africa.
So I think the uniqueness makes it, makes it worth the money.
You pay the premium,
right. So
and I think that is the thing that's coming out now is that it isn't just the Caribbean that makes rum.
No.
You can actually get a lot of good quality rum from other places, and this is certainly one of them.
So, anyway, thank you to Holmes Cay for sending this along. Very, very yummy stuff.
Cheers.
Cheers.